Hey friends, so been out and about lately and people keep telling me that I look young for my age. I don't really feel that way, but I guess I must be. There it is, Cheese Friday, and we've got a good one today. See you in a moment. Hey, happy Cheese Friday. And today I got a surprise for you. It is, oops, let me get it straightened out for you. There we go. Willoughby. Uh, Willoughby cheese. So this is a washed rind cheese. It's like it's in that brie sort of family. Washed rind is the process where they add a salt water and it builds the bacteria on the outside. It's what makes your stinky cheeses. And yes, Willoughby can be a bit on the pungent side, but it is a soft cheese. Let's get into it. I'll show you. Oh, I had to peel it back from the package so you can see its funkiness all through. Sometime we'll just do a Cheese Friday where we just talk about washed rind. It's a longer process. It fosters the environment on the rind and develops the bacteria. It's bacteria that's good for us, etc., etc. Some cheesemakers, whew, that's a stinky cheese, but delicious, I'm sure. So I thought, we've had a lot of semi-hard cheeses. We've only done brie and a couple other really soft cheeses. And I saw this in the store today and I was like, we gotta try it, right? So I'm not the biggest stinky cheese fan. I like bries, but sometimes these really funky ones, I gotta think about it. And pardon me a second while I get rid of this wrapper into my little trash there. And wipe my fingers. Oh, it is sturdy. I can smell it from here. But that doesn't mean anything bad. I'm not complaining. I'm just letting you know it's pungent. Um, this kind of Willoughby cheese, you're gonna pair it with like if you drink ales. But if you're a wine drinker, rosés. So thinking in that avenue, sturdier fruits like apricots or your cured meats. It's excellent for a charcuterie. You are going to want to sit out and breathe a little bit because, like right now, it's super powerful, punching me in the face. Um, Let me cut into it here. So that I can show you the thing. By the way, so these kind of soft cheese with the wash rinds, they get runnier as they age. But you can see here, this one is, I'm barely able to hold on to it. It's basically very custardy, uh, dip consistency, whatever you want to call that. So let me get a taste here for you. I have these little almond crackers. From a texture standpoint, it's easier to smear it on something as opposed to trying to eat it. Like, what am I going to do with the knife? I guess I could, but that doesn't seem very YouTube. So let's have an almond cracker. I've just put a blob on there. Mmm. Despite the stinkiness, which by the way has dissipated now that it's sat here a second. Mmm. That's fantastic. So it's a whole range of flavor in there. Slightly, almost a little bit of a onion flavor, or like a, I don't want to say beefy, but like slightly meaty. Um, Peat leaning. Uh, whereas brie is way more buttery, this is definitely a buttery texture. It's buttery on the back end, but it's definitely got like a beefy, lightly oniony sort of flavor to it. Oh, and it goes well with those almond crackers. So, uh, so the Willoughby cheese, by the way, it is made in the U.S. It's based on our Netherlands recipes, of course, and to be honest, this is a new cheese for me, so I'm a little bit light on the research. Other than the fact that this one came from Jasper Farms, Jasper Hill Farms, so that's out of Vermont. And you know, Vermonts love their cheese making. So it is a cow's milk, and of course, it's just cheese. So it was the cow's milk, salt, rennet cultures. There's nothing special added to it. It's just that it's the wash rind, which helps break it down. It's only aged for like about 6 months, so it's very early. As I said, if it were packaged and left to age longer, it would become even runnier. But it is pretty custardy now, so I don't think that it would be very good if you let it sit around a whole long time. I will also add, when I showed you the color of the cheese, I don't want to pick it up again. It's so soft. Well, let's do it. The washing of the rind gives it that color to it. You'll notice too that sometimes they get, see, it gets my hands all dirty because it's so soft. Man, that's delightful. I'm gonna have to restrain myself from eating the whole little wheel there. What was I saying? So I lost track completely. You guys, I'm tired this week, and tomorrow is the Pride Parade. I am not ready. So anyways, with its delightful custardiness, I forgot whatever it was I was telling you. I am sorry. I apologize. Have you had that before? You just completely lose your entire train of thought. It's delicious. That's what I'm going to tell you. It's delicious. I don't know. I've read before that people have said it's a little bit peachy, and I didn't get peach at all. I definitely went towards rich, beefy, oniony sort of flavor to it, and not like punch you in the face. It was actually quite delightful, despite the fact that it's quite pungent. The rind is edible. That's right, it's so good. I'm having 2 bites on the channel. Makes me think very mildly of like French onion soup. So whatever it was I was going to tell you, it's not important. It just went in my brain for a second and then was right out. So I was telling you about Vermont. Vermont, great cheesemakers. The Willoughby cheese from Jasper Hill Farms, which is an excellent farm and an excellent cheese manufacturer. We should totally check them out. They are, like a small local cheesemaker. So all of their stuff is super high quality. All of they tick all the marks, the organic, the whole 9 yards. So, I'll tell you also. Super cute. Their little barcode is in the shape of Vermont. At any rate, that is it for Cheese Friday. I'd like to say more, but I am just like super out of it. I think it's because I went to play Call of Cthulhu last night, and we were out a little later than usual, and then the ride home, it was like torrential rain, so it took forever. And, unrelated to Cheese Friday, despite the fact that I'm eating delicious cheese, I got a special treat today. I know that we're not big on sodas, but today we're having special soda. Ultimate Coca-Cola. There we go. Maybe. League of Legends XP flavor. I don't know what XP flavor is, but let's find out. It's not normally what I would pair with cheese, but I can't wait. It's just the little numbers in the cap. Didn't know if it would have something special. I don't know what XP flavor is, and I don't know what flavor that is. That is weird. That is so bizarre. I don't know. Anyway, so it's a twofer. I'd actually rather eat the cheese, and I don't think the cheese impacted the flavor of the soda. I think the soda is just weird. And that's okay. All of these crazy wackadoo flavors, a lot of them are weird, and it's okay because it's still an experience. So look forward to it. And so this week we've got Pride this weekend. We're gonna make a cake on Sunday on the live stream. So if you like coffee and you like chocolate cake, you should tune right in Sunday night at 6:30 p.m. I promise we should be much more together than I am today. If you aren't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon. That way you will be notified when we go live. All of the fun stuff. I'm just trying to think if there's anything special I forgot because, oh, I just feel like I was missing the boat this morning because I'm a scatterbrain. But I don't think so. I told you that it was a washed rind, that it's a soft cheese, that it was made in Vermont. I told you about the coloration of the rind, and I told you it was kind of beefy oniony flavored, which not in a bad way. Very, very high level light. Yeah, I think we got it. I feel like it would be nice if I could tell you some background on it, but I really can't, especially not today. So I hope that you are having a great week. I hope that you are not as tired as I am. I know I'll catch up on it. It'll get there. It's just been event after event after event. And of course, while I have this big Pride weekend, and then I have work for a couple days, then I'm on vacation to the Origins Game Fair, and I can hardly wait. I don't think we're going to do a live stream. I don't know. I'm not going to plan to do a live stream, just an FYI. But we'll decide on the fly. Maybe on the fly we'll just throw something together. It'll be like this video, putting the K in the quality. So, but anyways, you have an awesome day. Try your soft stinky cheeses. They will often surprise you. Despite them smelling pungent, their taste is often very, very mellow. So enjoy. Have a great one. Bye bye.